and it eventually led her to stop tweeting me, saying how she was bullied by someone who eats shit. Later replying to text her how I liked eating shit and how I am a Hitler lover. Now,
Keffals win, dude. What the? You have made a video talking about you eating your own shit. You know that JMAA guy that ate his own shit that was going after Keffals? I got some good news. They responded to the drama. They've done a video about it. Let's go! It's only 4 minutes, but that's going to be perfect towards the end of the stream. They made a response. What is this? Look. JMAA eat shit. Source Kiwi Farms. No. Source factual video evidence. I seen it myself, bro. I saw the little nugget of shit you had on your tooth, you fucking freak. Okay? It's not a Source Kiwi Farms. You did it. You did it. You literally did it. Sorry, woman. Whatever. Anyway.
Usually, I don't like making drama videos or starting feuds online with other people. That's not really my thing. But I felt like this was sort of infuriating enough to deserve its own kind of signal boost, because nowadays it proves me right once again.
But how do I make money off depressed people?
More money for the best streamer.
Neko, thank you for $15. That's super generous of you. You guys have been super generous. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. Dude, come on. This is fucking ridiculous.
I said about Keffals, and it proves me right again what I said about similar leftist streamers that I criticized before as a leftist content creator. So let me get you into full perspective. It all started when James Somerton posted his nondescript so-called suicide note on Twitter. Now, this could be basically anything back then. Nothing was confirmed. It was coming straight fresh out of nowhere, and yet this whole discourse starts off. Now, one of the people who jumped on this discourse was Keffals, who did a video saying how James Somerton unalived himself already, which is basically jumping into a wild kind of...
Here's the thing with this person, okay? If you eat your own shit on a stream, even if you're the victim of some sort of ableist autistic abuse, okay? If you eat your own shit, you cannot live that down and you must quit the internet, okay? And if you want to give it a go, that's fine. I'm not saying it's my decision, but to me, you just cannot overcome that. Like, that's such an insane thing to do. And it's like, you then end up in a situation like this, and you've got this beef with Keffals, and Keffals turns around and says, this person ate their own shit. And you've lost. That's an instant loss to any beef that you've got. You cannot possibly ever win an internet beef again, because they've got the trump card, the shitty trump card to lay down in front of you, and you cannot win. How could you win against that? Let's see.
Again, there was no confirmation there. Keffals also monetized the video and also changed the title a while later to avoid a backlash, well, even though you can still notice the original title on her Discord, and even then the new title is still very clickbait. You show clickbait to farm engagement, and I get it. She makes valid points in the video about...
Yes, Cream, and I mentioned that when I spoke about this guy the other day, that I was like, yo, do you want to come in and speak to the shit-eater guy? You go, yeah, right. And then you just came in and said, you ate your own shit. This is what I mean, I know, because I've actually done it. Oh no. Somehow I was salivating too much because I had a dry mouth before. It's had to ease up your gullet for the shit.
How James Somerton is not deserving of unaliving himself. No one should have harassed James Somerton, and I don't think anybody I knew did. However, this is just the usual Keffals drama farming, since she was basically even putting YouTube ads on this thing, so I called her out about it on Twitter. My tweet gained a whole load of traction instantly the same day, to the point of leading Keffals to respond, saying how she donated to the Trans Lifeline $50, which is a related charity to Somerton. All she was basically doing was paying out solutions to a huge problem. All she needed to do is delete the freaking video and not make the drama anymore. that's all she needed to do, because the video doesn't even deserve to be up. It was like she needed a person to tell her what is right and what wrong all day. So again, I called her out about it on the replies, and it eventually led her to stop tweeting me, saying how she was bullied by someone who eats shit. Later replying to text her how I liked eating shit and how I am a Hitler lover. Now,
Keffals win, dude. What the fuck? You have made a video talking about you eating your own shit, and it actually happened. It actually happened. Oh no! Let me just play it one more time, okay? What's the video? Oh, it's Moist Critical on Maximilius, isn't it? I think they were called something else back then.
This is a
Where is
video
it?
I
Come
probably
on.
should have made 2 years ago, but the person threatening and having his community threaten to find and kill him if he didn't do everything Max said.
So, hold Mr. BTFO close to your mouth. It's time to eat him. Just don't eat him. Just push through. You don't give a fuck. Eat all of it.
For obvious reasons, I had to crop the video so you
It's cropped, but yeah, it is, dude. So, God, it actually is one of the things that makes me feel nauseous. But yeah, he's got it wrapped up in a bit of, he's got Mr. Hanky wrapped up in a bit of tissue, okay? And then the dude says that, and he tries to take a bite out of it, but obviously your human instinct kicks in. You don't want to eat your own shit, do you? It's designed to not be consumed because it's waste and horrible, okay? So he goes to do it, and then the is as he realizes how grotesque it is, but he's got like a little bit of shit on his tooth. I feel sick talking about it. I'm sorry, okay? It's so bad, man. It's so bad. It's like one of the worst things I've ever seen on the internet. It's horrendous. Where's the uncropped version? I don't know. I don't even know if it's still up. I think like it's all been, but Kiwi Farm. It's probably on Kiwi Farms. You can probably find it on Kiwi Farms if you want to see it. Okay. But I promise you, I came close to being sick watching it. It's that grotesque. But this is the problem. You know, this guy has got it against his record forever. And so he's in this beef with Keffals, totally unrelated to that. And then all Keffals has to do is win the engagement, is say, well, Keffals kind of lost by getting, badgered into donating to this charity. But all Keffals has to do to win is go, you ate your own shit. Why should I listen to what you've got to say? Done. Easy. God, I actually feel queasy, man. Oh, I shouldn't have spoken about it. It's making me feel sick. No, what have I done? Okay, so anyway.
Oh, you want to know the worst part of this? This is a common talking point of people who come from Kiwi Farms. Oh, that's right. Keffals has been apparently pulling off a major Arlene, and she dove deep into Kiwi Farms. You know, the site she claimed so long she was against.
I mean, I see what this person is trying to do. I see the angle they're trying to take. But unfortunately, this guy's actions are so infamous at this point. This lady's actions are so infamous at this point that I think you can ask, if you were to ask, say, 10 people about them, one of those people at least would be able to say, oh yeah, that's the guy that ate his own shit. And on top of that too, let's just say there's one particular person that Keffals could have asked.
and thusly have never had the time to put thought.
Yo, that's not tipster. What the fuck? But guess who covered it? The tip. The tippy. The tipster. The tipster got into it. Back when whatever this was, I guess. Just the tip. So, you know, I think there's plenty of people around Keffals that could have told them that.
Now, I know what you're thinking. She could have gotten this sort of talking point elsewhere, right? Well, the shit-eating part and the Hitler lover part are basically talking point elsewhere, right? Well, the shit-eating part and the Hitler lover part are basically talking points that surf.
The shit-eating part, bro. This is insane. The shit-eating part. That's rough.
First on Kiwi Farms and then spread from there. It's the usual psyop shit fascists on Kiwi Farms tend to make to further justify harassing me and even leading me to unaliving myself. Because the person who originally wrote this Kiwi Farms thread had that intent and was a fan of my fucking stalker. Now, I don't think there's anything else I can say about Keffals that I didn't say already, but this further proves my point even more about these sorts of people. These people have no spine, have no moral standards, and are massive hypocrites. They will only care about whatever is convenient for them, and they'll even weaponize a neo-Nazi forum against a trans woman like me if it is convenient for them.
A trans woman like me? I mean... Stunning. Stunning and brave. No, listen. New Guy 101. I think you're onto something. I think you're right. I think that this person does have a point. I think they do have a point against Keffals. Unfortunately, every time they open their mouth, I'm overwhelmed by the stench of feces, so I can't really contend with the point that they're making, you know? That fucking homeless guy that shot himself on the bus, maybe they've got a point about what they're trying to say, but I just can't contend with that because they stink of shit, you know? Well, he kind of, his act going like that is him wiping it off the teeth. When Tim Berners-Lee created the internet, do you think he thought, ah yes, one day someone will eat their own shit on live? I don't know why I described it. Now I just feel sick. Now I just feel nauseous, man.
These people are not to be trusted, not even Keffals, and I don't know what else to say other than the fact that being proven right myself once again is another gigantic accomplishment for me, so big W for JMAA once again.
That is a wild thing to put into your video about you getting called out for eating your own shit. I may have eaten my own shit, but I got the win. Dude, I kind of did, to be fair, because Keffals gave the money. Oh my god, man. What the fuck is this? He fucking bullshit.
I am fed up. I figure out arguing with random Hassan stands on Twitter was kind of fruitless at this point, so this video will help summarize the counterpoints I had to argue with them in hopes other people understand how bad this is. Also, this should be a very late continuation in detail of a previous video we did on the BreadTube streamer sphere, so I recommend watching that first if you didn't. This will pretty much go in detail on the usual defenses of Hassan Piker, as well as deeper picture of what Hassan really is and what he intends to do with his leftist streamer career, since not many people are willing to realize his best.
Like, do I genuinely have to get on board with the trans stuff here? Like, would a lefty genuinely argue that, no, come on, Chud, this is a trans woman and you must be respectful? I mean, really? Because they've grown their hair a little bit? I don't buy it. I'm not buying whatever these fuckers are selling, okay? I don't fucking... Listen, out of respect to the TOS maybe, but other than that... Really? This is your trans queen? This is your trans queen? Dude, Graham Linehan was right, as far as I'm concerned, okay? Graham Linehan was right about all this. That's all I'm going to say.